It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco, your standard at running back this season, pacing.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Levis going to the air right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Devin Duvernay, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away, because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a 1st down. Levis to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Devin Duvernay. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They're a tough unit to throw against, currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL,
pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, partners, the first quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt.
Taken from just outside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Titan football.
The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Levis.
Forced out to his left.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a 1st down as well. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
Now Levis.
He finds his man complete. That's Pearson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And this one is incomplete.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And they'll let their fullback might try and push the pile. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Titans offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you can see finding the end zone hasn't been much of a problem for him. He enters his final week of the season as the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Houston would give them the season sweep. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw it through.
And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. 84 yards. And the Titans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Houston set to take over. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here's Stroud. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. Now this first quarter, let's just be frank, it's been a disaster so far offensively.
Yeah, already down multiple scores, and it doesn't appear they can get out of their own way right now.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
A give right side for Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. $21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now, Titans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Pacheco. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. 2nd and goal from the 1. Here's Pacheco. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Titans are able to add on to their first half lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 28-0. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And this offense on third down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. A good kick, 49 yards, just 3 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and quarterback Will Levis ready to go to work once more.
The Titans' offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Pacheco once again.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
94 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. Here's Pacheco headed right.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 36. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A handoff now for Pacheco.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Titans open the lead up to 34-0. Aubrey Good with a PAT.
And that makes this 35-0 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Texans getting set here to take over again on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They work now on 2nd and 9. And Stroud now to throw. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. 3rd and 3. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Stroud to throw it. That's complete. It's Collins. And he's taken down inside the 30. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Schultz. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now Stroud. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Another shot to at least get on the board here. This is 3rd and goal. Stroud. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And this one is right through. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
One final shot before the half. Here's Levis.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you on over.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A run by Pierce begins the second half.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Stroud out of the gun here. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They go again with Pierce.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Levis sets up to throw here. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, it's Levis.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 31-yard line.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this one down to the 30.
Azeez Al-Shaair in to make the stop.
That's a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They have certainly looked his way in this third quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a first down.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans.
Isaiah Pacheco
A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Titans are pouring it on. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here.
The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
The Texans send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. We'll call that a 49-yard punt with a return of just 2.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 45-yard line.
Here's Pacheco.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
186 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Now a run with Pacheco. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
11 more on that one and another 1st down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Levis looking to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. And they try with Pacheco.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Houston. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Once more, it's Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and run with Pacheco. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A good job there defensively to stop him for a gain of just 4, and that'll bring up 4th and goal. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Texans back out there and ready to go. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Escapes the defender. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Titans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Levis. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give right side for Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. And they'll run with Pacheco. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. From the 24 now, here's second down and 5. This is Pacheco. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 243 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Here's Pacheco. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. A handoff now for Pacheco. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Looking to throw. Stroud. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Back to throw. Stroud. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Young. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run. A first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Stroud working out of the gun.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense set to go again. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Levis.
He finds his man complete. It's Shelton. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Levis to throw it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Titans,
they finish so close to perfection in the regular season, but this win in the final weekend gives them a final mark of 16-1.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Houston,
this loss will mean they finish the season on the wrong side of 500 at 8-9.
And they can take solace in the fact that this team never quit all the way to the end. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.